This is my favorite draft ever. In terms of procedure, putting a plan together. Very rarely does everything go according to plan.
Right. Here, 1, 2, 3. We would move up, right, to get one of those.
We'd move up to get one of those. The only thing is,
Well, we would have to wait. But
we'd have to wait, but we would move up to get one of these. The only thing is, if he goes and there's 2 left, do we care which one we get? Depending on where we are, we might not move up. But if it's Clark and the forward, then we move up to get to guarantee the D.
We thought that it wasn't worth moving up pre-draft, giving an asset, because we thought there was a chance that a player would move back and we'd have the ability to do it on the fly and we wouldn't hamstring ourselves in case it went wrong.
All right, cross your fingers.
Based on our tiered system, we didn't make the move because at that point we were more than likely to get the player we wanted.
If both guys are there, we'll take Clark. Yeah, we'll get the number 1 of that layer.
It was a high-level draft pick that it would have taken to move up to each one of those spots. So we actually got the player we wanted in the tier.
Yeah, you got Brent Clark?
Yep, confirmed. Thank you.
With the 8th pick in the 2021 NHL Draft, the LA Kings are proud to select from the Barrie Colts of the OHL, Brant Clark.
That's our 4th D-man in 8 selections. Look at Brant.
He is something we've never had.
Clark, shot, scores!
The offense driving, offense first, borderline dynamic offensively, defensive.
Sevoa dopredu u Clarka. Števuliak nebezpečne vystrelil dorážkový pokus, ktorý končí v bránke.
We are so lucky here that we've been able to watch Drew Doughty for, a number of years. But Brant's going to come into our team and he's going to lead the play up the ice and he's going to make players better.
Michalovce tie potvrdzujú rolu favorita, vyhrávajú nad Mikulášom 3-0. A teraz Patrik Števuliak a jeho strela znamená gól.
We had Drew, who is an all-world defenseman and is as complete a package as it gets. But Clark is something different.
Face-off circles, backhander, and he scores.
I have the utmost respect for him. I hope I get to learn from him, and it's just it's gonna be really cool to finally see that guy because I've watched him so many years, and I do like to model my game after him. He does a lot of special things up there, but I'm not gonna say I'm Drew Doughty because he's an all-time great.
Zvaní puk v moci má Holenda prihráva Brantovi Clarkovi a ten dáva gól.
So Blakey said we can be as aggressive as we want to be tomorrow. Do whatever aggressive we want. We can trade up, trade picks, trade 2 picks, trade 3 picks. We can trade every pick.
I think some teams went into this draft with a real plan and others went in with business as usual.
All right, who are we trading?
So 49 and 136, 42, am I correct?
It's Ottawa?
Yep. I mean, compared to some of the deals, it's 63, 59, 57. That's a really good, it's a good deal for us.
The Pinelli pick was a pick to, here's a guy who was projected to go in the top 15 to 20 by multiple lists. And as we started seeing him fall, we started trying to formulate a plan to get up to him.
Guys, we made a trade. We're trading 49 for 42 and 136. Bernie, Francisco Pinelli.
There was a lot of optimism on our side. We'd be able to implement that type of strategy, how we wanted to kind of implement a more aggressive, a more move-up-centric strategy.
All right, so let's figure out. Bernie, can you do that with him? We want Pinelli, but double check it. So let's figure out what we got to do now to get the other guy.
With the 42nd overall selection in the 2021 NHL Draft, the Los Angeles Kings have selected Francesco Pinelli.
Picks it up with some speed. Pinelli into the slot. Pinelli shoots, he scores!
Every time we moved up, we were moving up for a specific guy, and we got that guy.
Did Carolina have any sense of moving? Did you ask them? If we can save 1/3, we can go after Kirsanov. If we don't have to offer 2/3, well, I'd go earlier third and throw in the 4th rather than 2/3. Do you think that's fair, isn't it?
I think there were a handful of teams that had a really direct and clear strategy. Like Carolina, they basically had the opposite strategy of us, which was why they made such a good trade partner.
Do I need to do anything?
He said that we have a deal.
We have a deal, Carolina. Boom.
With the 59th selection in the 2021 draft, the Los Angeles Kings have selected Samuel Hellenius.
Samuel Hellenius.
Born in Dallas, American fan.
So we're good there. Okay, so so Jake will tell you.
Mosquitoes, you got
Jake will give you the off, and then you're good. All right, now let's figure out how to get the other guy.
We had decided we were going to be very aggressive, and we were going to attack the guys that we felt strongly about, that we knew really well, that we did a lot of work on.
I think you go after this kid. Yeah, I do. I think you go after him. I mean, he's in the KHL at 17. We got Kirsanov. We got 89 and 168 left. Trade up to get Kirsanov or not?
This is a 17-year-old kid, although he's a late birthday. He's he's an 18-year-old kid who played in the KHL, and he played real minutes. Then he goes to the World Junior, and he ends up being their number one defenseman, in our opinion, by the end of the tournament.
I'd call Calgary at 84, just see if they have any interest. They're only moving back 5 spots.
Kirsanov, who just went to the Los Angeles Kings. This is a defenseman that, when you watch tape and different things, reminded me just a little bit of Dmitry Orlov.
This is how we always do it, bud. We're done. We are done. 11:01. Most teams go into draft saying, geez, I hope I can get this player. I hope I can get this player. I like that we go into this draft saying, these are the 3 players we need to get at 1. We have these 2 deals in place to make it a certainty, and we have this deal in place to move back if we, with Ottawa, should we choose. We don't spend the asset to get to Detroit. We don't spend the asset to get to San Jose because we realize we're going to get one.
Yeah.
Now we saved the 3rd.
Yeah.
Now we're able to get Hellenius. I really enjoyed the process of this draft. Maybe in terms of the process, I think I might have enjoyed this draft more than any other one.